Why ancient humans were afraid of the dark. 50,000 years ago, the world was a very different place. There were no cities, no electricity, and no artificial lights. Humans had to survive every single day by fighting against the challenges of nature. After a long day of hunting and searching for food, a small human tribe began their journey back to their cave, their only place of safety. The sun was slowly disappearing behind the mountains. Everyone knew that they had to return before darkness covered the land. The children stayed close to their families. In the ancient world, every sound from the forest could mean danger was nearby. As soon as the tribe reached their shelter, they collected dry wood. They knew that one thing could protect them through the night: fire. Some members gathered more wood, while others prepared the materials needed to keep the flames alive. After careful effort, a tiny spark appeared. That small flame represented hope, warmth, and survival. Slowly, the small flame became a powerful campfire. The darkness around them no longer felt impossible to face. Families gathered around the fire. It provided warmth during the cold night and created a feeling of safety. But beyond the light of the fire, the forest was completely dark, and nobody knew what was hiding in the shadows. Night changed everything. Animals that rested during the day became active hunters after sunset. Deep inside the forest, creatures moved silently. Their eyes reflected the moonlight as they searched through the darkness. A predator watched the camp from far away. The bright fire was the only thing keeping it from coming closer. The hunters grabbed their simple weapons and stayed alert. They knew that one small mistake could put the entire tribe in danger. Two brave hunters stayed awake through the night, protecting everyone while the rest of the tribe tried to sleep. The night became deeper and darker. The sounds of the forest grew louder, and every movement in the shadows made the tribe more alert. Suddenly, a loud sound came from the trees. A dry branch had broken somewhere in the darkness. Everyone around the fire became completely silent. The tribe looked toward the forest. Nobody moved. Nobody spoke. They didn't know if it was just a small animal or a dangerous predator approaching their camp. As the night continued, an elder of the tribe began telling stories around the fire. These stories were more than entertainment. They carried important lessons about survival. The children listened carefully as they learned about the dangers of the wild and how to stay safe. Every story helped prepare the next generation. During the darkest hours of the night, a guard added more wood to the fire. Keeping the flames alive was one of the most important jobs in the tribe. Above them, the moon moved slowly across the sky. The forest remained mysterious and unknown, but the fire created a small island of safety. After many hours, the darkness began to disappear. The first light of morning appeared behind the mountains. Another dangerous night had ended. The tribe had survived once again. Every sunrise was a reminder that they had overcome another challenge. Over time, humans learned that survival was not only about strength. It was about intelligence, planning, and working together. Humans began searching for safer places to live. Caves became natural shelters where families could protect themselves from harsh weather and dangerous animals. Inside the caves, the fire continued to burn. Outside, the darkness remained powerful, but inside, humans felt protected. The greatest strength of early humans was not their size or speed. It was their ability to cooperate. Together, they could overcome challenges that one person could never face alone. Some protected the children, some maintained the fire, and skilled hunters watched for danger outside the camp. Everyone had an important role. Every night taught humans something new. Every mistake became a lesson, and every lesson helped them become better survivors. Over thousands of years, humans began improving their way of life. They were no longer just trying to survive. They were learning how to understand and control their environment. Every morning, the tribe prepared for a new day. Some searched for food, some protected the camp, and others taught the younger members important skills. For early humans, fire was not just a source of light. It was one of the greatest discoveries in human history. It changed the way they lived forever. With fire, humans learned how to cook food. Cooked food was easier to eat, safer, and gave them more energy to survive. The campfire became the center of their world. It was a place where families gathered, shared stories, and connected with each other. Around the fire, humans created better tools, repaired their weapons, and shared knowledge with the next generation. The elders passed their experience to the young. Every story, every lesson, and every discovery helped humanity move forward. Each new generation learned from the past. They built stronger tools, made smarter decisions, and found better ways to survive. The darkness was still there, but humans had changed. They had fire, they had tools, and most importantly, they had each other. Thousands of years ago, humans feared the night because they were powerless against it. But slowly, they learned how to face it. Humans discovered that their greatest weapon was not strength. It was their intelligence, creativity, and ability to work together. Now, the tribe could sit peacefully beside the fire at night. The darkness that once created fear had become something they could handle. The stories told beside the campfire continued from one generation to another. These stories carried the knowledge that helped humans survive. Through teamwork, courage, and intelligence, humans overcame challenges that once seemed impossible. They didn't defeat nature, they learned how to live with it. Darkness never disappeared, but humans became stronger. With fire, knowledge, and cooperation, the creatures who once feared the night eventually changed the world forever. The story of humanity began with a small flame in the darkness, and that flame became the light that